How to learn copywriting for beginners. If you really have a desire to learn copy, this is one of the most important videos you are watching today. Copy is one of the most essential skills you should learn. It can give you an immense advantage whether you want to create your online business or work for a company, regardless of the niche you wish to market. In this video, I want to share with you 3 crucial concepts you need to be aware of, especially if you are at the beginning of this fantastic learning path. Number 1, what does copywriting really stand for? Number 2, who is the copywriter? And number 3, the basic steps to start writing copy. Continue watching this video till the end, because once you understand what I'm going to share with you, it gives you a clear idea of what to do next. Let's start with the first point. What copywriting stands for. We can define copy as the art of persuading people by using the written word. Especially online, keep in mind that everything you write is copy-oriented. I mean to say that every blog post, sales letter, video script, sharing post on social media, writing an email, all these things that I've just mentioned need to be done with the proper copy. Copy is the number one ability of every entrepreneur, as sales skill is. Just to underline the importance of this ability, let me tell you that I've been studying and experiencing copy since 2008, so a long time ago. I took the decision to specialize in copy because my first internet marketing mentor, a great Italian entrepreneur named Italo Cilo, who unfortunately now is passed away, told me that once I had mastered this skill, I wouldn't have worry about money problems anymore. And he was right, as always. I can define copy as a high-income skill, a skill with the highest ROI return on investment. This is why it's extremely important to master it, especially if you are serious about creating an online business, or whatever it is. For example, info business, e-commerce business, influencer business, no matter what you want to build. For the purpose of this video, I want to point out the differences between copywriting and copyright. Copywriting is a skill. Copyright represents your rights regarding your intellectual property. Do not confuse these words, even if they sound very similar. In addition, there are lots of differences between copywriting and traditional selling. Let me tell you more about that. Regardless of what you are selling, when you want to convince anyone in front of your eyes, for example, in a one-to-one selling environment, you have many opportunities to see your clients' reactions. I not only mean the bad reaction, but you can truly establish a connection with the customer that is in direct contact with you at that specific moment. For example, you can ask questions to better understand the point of view of your potential client, or to gather some information that is missing in order to make the sales easier. You have the opportunity to talk directly to your customer. On the flip side, when you are using written words, you don't see anyone in front of you. So, one of the most important things to do before writing copy is to answer 25-30 important questions in order to put yourself in your customer's shoes. You have to think and hypothesize the barriers that prevent your customer from buying your product and service. For instance, what are the questions she's asking herself about your product and service, and how to properly answer these concerns to make the sale? I know it sounds difficult to do it, but do not worry about it. Before writing a single word on a white document, there is an entire process to follow. If you are thinking that copy is difficult, most probably it's because you don't have a specific process to follow. I had the same way of thinking when I started 12 years ago, the same concerns you probably have now. Bear with me in this video and in the next videos, because I want to share my process completely for free. Now, let's continue our conversation about copywriting because I want to say another important thing. In traditional selling, I mean, when you want to sell something to someone in front of you, even if you have the advantages that I just explained minutes ago, you cannot scale. You can't physically reach 1,000 or even millions of people worldwide simply because you are alone. You can't multiply yourself unless you have lots of sales representatives worldwide doing the same selling presentation you are doing in that specific moment. And this situation costs much money, not only for hiring people, but also to train them properly in order to make a sales speech. Scaling means expanding your business rapidly. The beauty of copywriting is that you can write a piece of content, ideally once, and it sells your product and service 24/7, 365 days a year without hiring anyone. The best part is that once you have written the best sales letter to introduce your product to your customers, you can use it everywhere. Your sales letter can substitute the sales representative and eliminate their communication mistakes. The words are always the same. You have just reduced the mistakes that a human being can make during a sales speech. That's a lot. I know that I'm speaking about theory in this video, but you should know this vital information, especially starting from scratch, as I was 12 years ago. This information seems to be useless, but believe me, it's crucial to comprehend in order to make the shift when it's time to. The next tip I want you to pay attention to is this one. You are selling emotions and then the customer buys your product or service, justifying the purchase with logic. Your next question can be, Max, how can I elicit emotions in my writings? I love this question, mainly because you need to be aware that every word you use, both written and spoken, conveys a specific emotion. Let me give you an example by using 3 powerful words that are strictly related to a specific emotion. New. We as human beings are attracted by everything that is new. Think about it. New means fresh, something that is happening right now. New could mean that you are one of the first people to know this exciting news. You should be thrilled to have this privilege. Let's switch to these 2 important words, reject and failure. When you're using these words, you are eliciting pain. When you are selling something, you are playing with pains and pleasures. So, you need to find the correct balance. Letting your customers know of a specific pain is a must thing to do when you want to sell something. Without pain, there is no selling. Do not forget these words. Now, I want to share with you another powerful word, guarantee. What a fantastic word to always use when you're selling something. Before buying, the customer needs to be reassured about the product or service he is buying. Otherwise, you can lose the sale. There are tons of examples of guarantees that we can use to increase sales dramatically. As I told you, I love this topic and there is so much to learn. Every piece of content that you write will teach you something new. Copywriting is a never-ending learning process. Now, I want to introduce some easy but crucial concepts about the copywriter. Who is the copywriter? Let me answer this question by defining it in 3 ways. First of all, a copywriter knows the basics of psychology. Since you are really playing with people's emotions, you need to understand what motivates people to do a specific action and, at the same time, what prevents people from acting. Regardless of what you are selling, you need to elicit emotions in every content you create. The more you write, the more you will comprehend that people have the same fears, are motivated by different things, they experience different levels of pain that the product or service you are selling can fix. But don't be afraid. Elicit emotions can be straightforward when you understand how to answer specific questions that allow you to put yourself in the proper perspective before writing any word. Indeed, the work of a copywriter consists of 90% preparation, gathering information, collecting valuable data, and only 10% writing about your researchers. Exactly. From a certain point of view, a copywriter can be considered a great text editor. Let me be very clear. I don't want absolutely to diminish this profession that is so important and crucial if you want to create an online business. A copywriter is a curious person as well, and this is particularly related to the previous message I shared with you. You need to be curious to discover things, small details about what you are selling, the story behind the product, and a lot more. I've just told you. This is an introductory video in order to make your approach to copy easier for the following video that I'm going to share with you. Please tap on the subscribe button and click on the bell in order to be notified every time I upload new content. I want to end this introductory video by sharing two of the most important statements regarding copy. Listen to me very carefully. One of the most important words that a reader, a listener, a viewer wants to learn is you. Do not forget this word, you. Repeat again after me, you. You know, every one of us is selfish, especially when we are buying things, because we don't care about the company, we don't care about the customer service, we don't care if the company tells us that we are buying the best product in the world. We only care about ourselves. We absolutely want that the product fits our needs and nothing more. If it doesn't work properly, we want our money back. Keep this in mind when you are selling a product or service. The reason behind these considerations is very simple. When you have mastered the art of selling with a written word, you can sell everything you want. You could sell a shit product as the best product in the world. You could sell air for a lot of money. You could cheat your customers, but your business won't survive in the long term, I can assure you. Why I'm telling you this? Because I want you to use the copy skill with the right purpose, with integrity and honesty, to sell something you believe in and to offer to your customers real solutions for their problems. Otherwise, you and your company won't last. We are living in a shared economy. If you're selling shit, word of mouth will spread easily and rapidly. Don't make these mistakes for short-term gains. The last thing I want to share with you in this video, but not least, is this one. Every audience you refer to has a specific knowledge and uses specific words. For example, if you're selling drum courses, you need to familiarize yourself with the drummers' terms to speak about drumming and use the exact words to communicate with them properly. Persuasion has a lot to do with understanding the point of view of your customer, understanding their problems better than themselves, and using the proper language in order for them to know that you are part of their community. I'll dive deep into these concepts. I'll create more videos about copywriting, and I'm seriously thinking about crafting an entire course for free. I want you to master this skill in order to be able to write sales letters, emails, ads like a pro. If you find the information I shared valuable, or if you think this information can help other people, feel free to share this video with anyone you want. It's a pleasure for me. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Keep in touch in the next video.